Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. One of the PlayStation 5 launch games that I'm looking most forward to playing is the Demon's Souls remake. I haven't seen much in way of some basic gameplay footage. You know, we had like a teaser trailer that showed some of it and stuff like that. But there's been a lot of questions in regards to which games will be using ray tracing technology. Xbox has come out and some developers like 343 have answered questions with Halo Master Chief Collection and other games like that. And now Demon's Souls remake, Bluepoint Games, who are making the next gen remake of Demon's Souls, have come out and discussed ray tracing technology being used in the remake. So yeah, ray tracing is all the rage right now with this next console generation that's coming out. And I think it's pretty cool. It's still in its infant stages, so a lot of games haven't really reached the full potential of what they can do with that. But I think in a few months we'll see it. We're going to read this article from Screen Rant that talks about it and Demon's Souls remake and all that, ray tracing, blah, blah, blah. If this is your first time coming to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click that red subscription button down below. Enable your bell notifications so you don't miss when I upload. So it says Demon's Souls remake confirmed to not use PS5 ray tracing tech. So this is, I guess, I wouldn't say disappointing or a little bit of a letdown. It is interesting. I think some developers are not opting to use this right now because I guess maybe it's already too close to the launch window that if they were to add it on, it would definitely cause a little bit more of a longer production time for the games that don't have it yet. So it says Bluepoint Games remake of Demon's Souls looks suitably next gen, but the game will be lacking one powerful piece of next gen technology. So David Gavin, the director of Bluepoint Games remake Demon's Souls, has confirmed that the game will not use ray tracing technology. Bluepoint has made a name for itself by developing remasters and remakes, such as the 2018 remake of Team Ico's Shadow of the Colossus, which, pretty good game, still in the backlog. I'm going to play it on the PS5 Plus collection before tackling the 2009 From Software game. So they are in charge of bringing over Demon's Souls. It says, despite theories and concerns from fans of the original game, Bluepoint Games appears to be striving for a faithful remake of Demon's Souls. Many fans believe that the remake would add additional content to the game, such as including the additional 6th world that was cut from the original game. So that is a little bit of a letdown that the 6th world will not be coming. It says, however, it's been seemingly confirmed that, like its remake of Shadow of the Colossus, Bluepoint will not be bringing cut content back into the game with its remake. So, big sads right there. Would have been nice to have some extra stuff. I mean, even with some of these Switch ports that are coming over from the Wii U, lots of people want cut content added back in, but most of the time it doesn't happen. Even with the 3D All-Stars game, people wanted additional stuff put on and we didn't get it. So it says, while some may have looked forward to an even bigger Demon's Souls, others are glad that this game will remain closer to its original state. The developer will also be conforming to this faithful recreation by refusing to add difficulty settings to the game, preserving the original's notorious and trend-setting difficulty. So, yeah, if there's anything that Demon's Souls and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and those games are known for, it's their insane difficulty. Like, they are notorious. So, I'm glad. You know, I personally believe difficulty settings should have been there, but, you know, the hardcore fanatics of the Demon's Souls franchise probably would have not have liked that. So I guess whatever makes the fan base most happiest, stick with it, right? So now it goes on to say, in an interview with Spanish language gaming site Level Up, creative director Gavin Moore confirmed that the Demon's Souls remake will not utilize ray tracing technology. Ray tracing is a rendering technique used to create realistic lighting and reflection effects in-game, and the technology has seen a rise in popularity among next-gen titles. So they're confirming there will not be any ray tracing tech for any kind of realistic lighting, any kind of reflections or anything like that. Unfortunately, I think they should have at least did that. I think it would have helped the atmosphere, the settings. It would have looked a lot nicer. This game has some really gothic-looking imagery, ruined castles, big demons, and I think ray tracing would have definitely made this game look spectacular. So it's unfortunate, but it says According to a translated portion of his interview with Level Up, Gavin explained it's like any other graphical improvement. There's a cost to implement ray tracing. If we had implemented ray tracing in the game, that would mean we would have to leave something out. So that's fair. It definitely would have been time consuming. This suggests ray tracing was too expensive or too time consuming to implement the remake. It definitely would have been way too time consuming if they were wanting to get this product out in time for launch date. It could have stalled it, and it could have been one less game the PS5 would have had at launched. Who knows how much of a budget they had to make this port as well. Maybe Bluepoint couldn't afford it, so that's fair. Even though it's a little bit of a letdown, it is fair. Now, the article goes on to say, while ray tracing will not be featured in the remake, Demon's Souls still looks to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5's next-gen hardware. So you can see here's a little screenshot right here. It says a recent trailer for the PS5 launch title shows off graphics and animations that appear truly next-gen. A far cry from the original game's 2009 release back on the PS3. So, I mean, we're still going to be getting a good graphical upgrade here from, 11 years ago. So that's good. I mean, I guess we can live without the ray tracing, without the gimmicks and stuff like that. It says the beautiful recreation of From Software's original will also feature new camera options, so there's that, which allow players to customize the way in which they experience Bluepoint's reimagining. So I guess new camera angles is alright, supposedly, It says, while the lack of ray tracing for the game's lighting and reflections is a bit disappointing, Bluepoint Games' Demon's Souls still looks stunning. The game's art direction remains faithful to the original game's vision, while the graphics technology appears truly to fully take advantage of next-gen hardware. With the release of the PS5 rapidly approaching, fans won't have to wait long to get their hands on the remastered classic. So, definitely this will be a game that I will for sure be picking up on launch date. This is going to be one of the first games I actually play on the PlayStation 5. Again, like I said, it is kind of a little bit of a letdown, but not a deal breaker that ray tracing is not used in this game. Again, this game is going to be looking great. The gameplay that I have seen of it, the teaser trailers that they showed us, still looks like it's a lot of fun. It has that dark, scary looking ruined castles, demons, big monsters, real medieval type of feel to it. It's going to look great. Let's don't lie around here, though. Ray tracing would have definitely made this game much more spectacular, but we got to deal with it, right? If it was too time consuming or if it was too much for the budget, that's incredibly understandable, even though, it's a little bit of a letdown. But it's a launch title. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have plenty more games coming up in the future that will use the ray tracing, so we can live with this. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys later.